What up? It's your boy King Dow 225 coming at you with another King Speaks. So hit that like, subscribe, become part of the kingdom. King Speaks. I ain't done this one in a minute. What's King Speaks? Well, King, that's me. He just let it out. His thoughts and opinion on one topic in particular. And it might go long, it might go short, but I gotta let it out. And this is about the disappointment I feel. I'm not surprised at all. The disappointment I feel in the black manosphere and black men as a whole. And coming to the defense of the aid of just pearly things. I'm the type of guy who just don't like to hear his own self speak. I like to hear other people's opinion. So although I have made it known and clear about how I feel about her as long as 8 months ago. You know, when this controversy happened, I waited. I wanted to see what other manosphere and black men were thinking or saying, other people's opinion that weren't mine. And bro, I am so disappointed in how many black men came to the white knight defense of this damsel in distress. She ain't apologize. She don't seem like she a damsel in distress. She needs you, want you goddamn help. Out here she popping up in motherfuckers live broadcasts, like watching to see what they gonna say. Like, and what disappoints me is not, this ain't about her as much as you think. I made other videos about her, how I feel about her. This is about, I watch these YouTubers constantly on a daily basis with their words tear down their own people, their own community. Black women ain't shit. They ratchets, they hyenas. Niggas ain't shit. They pookies and ray rays. We ain't got no culture. That's why we can't build nothing. Constantly over and over and over and over. Spewing that shit out on a daily basis. Constantly love attacking one another. But then when a white lady who get some kind of like negative feedback and what she kind of deserved, y'all run and Captain say, well, you heard me? Y'all run, oh, don't y'all, you niggas ain't shit. Like, all this time we can sit here and run down black women all day. I even heard of specific, I'm not going to say nobody's names. I watched a lot of Bronx. I even heard this specific accented young lady, last name X, come to the defense. And then it's the fucked up part about it. They coming to the defense of this lady against a black man. This all started with a black man making a commentary video about the shit that she did on her. I don't know if it was hers or somebody else on the interview she did. So instead of them, like I always say, sometimes black people just need to shut the fuck up, right? I would say this on many occasions. If say Jason Black, that's who started. Jason Black had something to say, right? If you disagree with Jason Black, shut up. That ain't your fight. Mind your goddamn business. Let it happen. Now, us as a community, we spend so much time fighting each other. Jason Black say something. Now, instead of black people discussing what she said, they spend time attacking Jason Black. Just because they in they goddamn feelings about Jason Black saying fucked up shit about the manosphere, a red pill community, or even Kevin Samuels, which I think is fucked up. But right is right. Like, this is serious. Like, I'm like, is these ninjas out here, these upset guys and these, you know, black stone guys? I'm saying, I'm an O'Shea Duke Jackson fan, right? And he, came did his shit. Shout out O'Shea. But I'm one of them niggas. Just cause I fuck with you and you like them, don't mean I gotta like them niggas. And the shit that I'm saying, I did a lot of unsubscribing this controversy because it showed you the true nature of people, bro. I make commentary and fucked up. People might even say it's fucked up comments I say about my own community, but this shit is corrective measures, bro. Like it, y'all know this shit breaks me whenever I hear somebody that's not of my community start referring to women of our community as hyenas just because they heard a black man say it. And I know some of y'all went on a show and MTR, I dropped his name because he did the right thing. O'Shea Duke Jackson said, man, I ain't fuck with a nigga who fuck with her. He did the right thing. Like, y'all take so much, like, whenever people insult you outside your community, y'all brush it off. It's nothing. It's all right. But the second somebody slightly insults you within the community, you ready to put that nigga in a pine box. It's weird to me, bro, how many black men who talk about fixing the problems, who done did interviews with this, like who done disrespect sisters. I'm talking about niggas in specific. Man, I'm watching this dude live stream, and he literally said, if y'all come up here talking about just because I'm defending her because I was on her show, y'all can suck my dick. I'm like, whoa, what's all that energy for, bro? Because we disagree with you because you about to defend Pippi Longstocking? That's why you mad? Like, and I try to warn y'all. And then I used to like her. Like when she was talking about that red pill manosphere shit, and like what a woman, femininity and masculinity and taking care of your man and shit. I'm like, okay, okay. But then she started dipping her toe in racism. Then I'm like, whoa, bitch, whoa, whoa. Yeah, that's how you feel. And I'm like, I'm looking around, ain't nobody else noticing this shit. And I'm like, I made a video about it 8 months ago. I'm like, she's very delusional and naive and don't understand what white privilege really is. To sit there on this goddamn video talk about racism as a white woman from America and discussing it with a black man from England. None of you motherfuckers know nothing about racism and then shit. Thomas Sowell. Like, Pearl, they have other black intellectuals. If I was to sit here and think that one man's idea is the way we should go, then it had a lot of black intellectuals who thought the eradication of Caucasians is the way to go. Should I think that's the only idea out here in the hemisphere is that one toxic idea? Let me tell you how we feel about Thomas Sowell. Okay, what he says is not that he's not stating facts. That's right. What he's doing is muddying the waters. Kind of sort of like Candace Owens does today. When we say police brutality and issues we have, it covers some other shit like, what about Chicago? And it's not. So when you always evoke or quote or bring up him, it shows us how uneducated you are about the black experience, black intellectuals. You ain't never heard of Marcus Garvey. You got this dude, Cyril Garvey, on your goddamn podcast. You ain't never heard of Marcus Garvey? Uh, I know you heard of Malcolm X. But it's just Thomas Sowell. I'm going to keep quoting. Told you go look at Hidden Colors. But again, it's not about her. It's about all these black men who go out of their way, expend so much energy using destructive words, attacking black women on their podcasts, attacking black men on their podcasts, on their live stream, using disrespectful language on their live streaming podcast. Always Pook Pookies and Ray Rays and Pookishas and Tyrones in their own community. Come rush and do a 8 hour. I'm not shitting you. One dude did a 8 hour live stream. Like, bro, what the fuck is going on? I consider myself to be part of the manosphere because some issues that need to be addressed. But first and foremost, always, and it's gonna always remain this way, is my community is really to be one community. Okay? My community, black people, I always gonna come for this red pill shit. See, I talk about because it's like it like go together. Like I could talk about red pill because some of the issues within the red pill community affect my community directly. But I know a lot of the issues when concerning red pill that directly affect my community is started by some fucking outsider, non-FBA, putting their goddamn business all up in our mix and fucking up our shit. So we got to fix red pill. Red pill content about fixing shit that other people done fucked up, and it all started from racism. Like why our sisters think the way that they think. I don't need a man. Fuck a nigga. Maybe because the government, pacified them and incarcerated they men, emasculated they men. See, and I also told y'all like anytime we talking about like working with certain people, like I always got to be cautious. Okay, I always got to be cautious with who I work with because your call is gonna be my calls, your bag is gonna be my baggage, your drama gonna be my drama. And listen, you really not worth. You like I'd have MTR'd your ass. You ain't listen. You ain't worth it, Pippin. You ain't worth it. But no, you got dudes out here attacking. You don't like it? Unsubscribe. Y'all don't build nothing. Y'all don't do nothing. But y'all constantly destroying. You don't be a shit either. But I hear y'all niggas destroying with your words all the time. And y'all don't think that's destruction. Then you delusional, bro. If you don't think this lady deserves a come to Jesus meeting, these the same guys who said Kyrie was stupid, Kanye was stupid, and deservedly so. You didn't come to the defense of your own people, but you will attack your own people to come to the defense of just pearly things. We eat more brainwashed than I fucking thought we was. Y'all tell me how y'all feel on this King Speak. Sit there like, subscribe, become part of the King. Just sad, bro. That's why I got a video. I'm putting in the description to the video. 8 months ago, I done talking about this shit. I seen her do this video, and she up there with the black Londoner talking about race in America. I'm like, man, they sound stupid as fuck, right? Then I tried to educate her. I made another video after that. I ain't want to just throw it away because I liked it, right? I am trying to educate her on, boo, you sound undereducated. You sound dumb. You sound ignorant. You sound stupid. Don't just, like, read one book and think you know all the answers to the world's problems. That's what you're doing when it comes to racism. So I even gave another video to try to educate her on what redlining is, what gerrymandering is, how they fucked old black people with the GI Bill. See, because all y'all hear is when we talk about the fucked up shit that happens to black people, all y'all hear is slavery. Okay? If y'all want us to exclude slavery, good, fine, we'll exclude slavery. Let's talk about the Iran Contra scandal, how y'all financed the war on drugs by putting drugs in the black community, and then doubling back by locking those same drug dealers who you gave drug dealers drugs to and breaking up. See, deep rabbit hole we can talk. But you're so uneducated. The only thing you know is you want to talk about the one black man who excuses white people's actions. Because that's what Thomas Sowell do. He points a finger at black people while excuses the actions of the dominant race. So that's my thoughts and my opinion on how I feel on her always bringing up Candace Owens. And if you think I'm being overzealous or in my feelings, I want y'all to really think about this. Say she was employed a lot of LGBT people within her production team, right? And she does an interview because Nick Fuentes is white white that W supremacist, right? So she does an interview, which I'm not against. I've always wanted to do an interview with feminists, racists. I want to do an interview. I like to listen to what people who don't agree with me had to say, and then chop their ass up and show them how stupid they is, right? So I don't have a problem with you doing the interview. I got a problem with you sniggering and giggling and kikiing with the motherfucker when he cracking jokes about black people and they color CP time and my Africans. It's just weird for a white woman who say my Africans. Like, damn, bitch, you ain't from America. You don't really heard slavery. Read the room. My Africans. It gets like, okay, right. So I don't have a problem with her debating the white supremacists, the W supremacists, or talking to them, or having an interview with them. I have a problem how she switched up, how she felt so comfortable in the interview with him. She started talking how she really feel. Oh, my blacks, they're always late. I wish I could take my Africans with me to America because they work way harder than the blacks in America. Man, Alex Haley, he said it's an embellishment. Again, it's a fucking video. She ain't read Alex Haley quote. She looked at a video about what Thomas Sowell was saying about Alex Haley. So this ain't even admissible in court. This motherfucker hearsay, bitch. Right? So she hear Thomas Sowell describe what Alex Haley said in a video. So she ain't even talk to him or him. And she come to these goddamn conclusions, right? That slavery was embellished just because it could control people. Here we go again, bro. With these white ladies and they talking about what control black people got. It control people. How did we build this control? By embellishing slavery. And these Negroes spend more time attacking and defending her instead of making her answer for the shit that she said. Oh, it wasn't that bad. And she ain't really say it like that. It was like you act like the women that we be trying to correct, bro. You just that's you. I always dodge the truth. I always that ain't really what you said. Making excuses. Nah. Listen, just sit there, apologize, and take your lick. Because black men had to take their lick. Even black women, when they fuck up, they got to take their lick. Cancel his ass. Don't, don't buy his shoes. Get rid of them, Adidas. All that. When we say fucked up shit, when you say fucked up shit, it's still our fault. Well, tell me how y'all feel again. I done ran it a good bit on this Sunday evening, but I just thought I don't even gonna bring this shit up no more. I'll even link the scripts to both the videos or all three of the videos or whatever. But I try to tell y'all, Negroes, I smell it. I've always been accused of being overly sensitive when it comes to like inappropriate racial or biased statements. Like they didn't really mean that, King. Nah, Nah, that motherfucker, that was intentional. That was intentional. It wasn't intentional. It was. Then when they find out that shit was intentional, they looking at me like, yeah, I smelled it. I smell bullshit. I know it. I knew it then 8 months ago when I made that video. Something wasn't right, bro. Something wasn't right. Y'all niggas be, bro, something wasn't right. Just how she was just so naive about race. All you have to do is just any person who say something about lift yourself in bootstraps and white is naive. Okay, I left myself in bootstraps. Okay, but can you tell the people who own the companies to stop not hiring me because my mama happened to name me uh, Jeremica or some shit? How about that? Could you stop viewing me as older than what I am because society has made it seem like black kids age faster than white children, and could you stop over punishing me when it comes to schools? And could you tell your police it's such a deep rabbit hole. Like it's so nuanced the black experience. It's so nuanced. That's why when I made that video, I said she didn't just shut the fuck up about racism. Just keep on this other shit. But now she done switched up. She done used us enough. She got her Africans working on her production team. She got her Africans on her little side, making her little side money, diversifying her portfolio. And we already know her Africans ain't gonna stop taking that check because them her Africans. Her Africans gonna come out and say how good of a good woman she is, how good the mistress is, and how good she fed us. The mistress fed us. The mistress gave us a job and gave us a check. That's how her Africans gonna talk. Then she tried to make a little funny joke about it with one of her Africans that was controversial last time. Her Africans who tried to call out Abba and preach by bringing the elephant in a room. Oh, but she not gonna respond until y'all get her 10,000 likes. Then she'll talk about her Africans. But y'all niggas mad at us. Hit that like and subscribe and come part of the kingdom. And then, like, you know how hard it is to be a man who wants to defend righteousness and right. Like, I stand up for the rights of black men because if we don't, our community will be lost forever. You know how hard it is. Like, see, and then you get examples. See, this shit women be talking about when they point out ain't shit ass niggas. You run to the defense of white women and tell out your own sisters, y'all niggas ain't shit. You niggas ain't shit. I'm putting it out there. If you say Pookies and Ray Rays and run, like we got a term in the hood. I'm sure everybody in the community, the B-Word community, know what this term means. Don't jump in front of no dick. It can either be a statement is, don't jump in front of this dick. Don't jump in front of no dick for that hoe. Or it could be a response. I ain't jumping in front of no dick for that hoe. Meaning, the meaning of this phrase or term or saying means like you got a beef as a male with a female. And you need to, I'm not gonna put not saying I'm gonna put my hands on no. Every man gonna jump for that dick for a chick if he feel like nigga gonna beat her brains out. But like if he angry and he feel like he got something to say, like cause for the most part, a woman in the community can say whatever she want, and 9 times 10, ain't no man gonna really respond. He just gonna take that shit and go on about his business. Let her. That's why the motherfuckers angry, right? So, but if a nigga get sick of her shit and he ready to respond, like man, he'll tell the niggas around, man, don't jump front no dick for this hoe or some shit like that. That mean like, man, I ain't gonna do this good, nothing. But if you fucking interfere, it's gonna get worse. Or the response is, nah, I ain't gonna jump in front of no dick for this hoe. Yeah, bro, she was wrong. Long as you don't, you know what I'm saying, scar drag up the hill, up the hill, put your hands on her. You just say what you gotta say. I ain't got shit to do with this. Lock, lips locked. That's what these niggas should have did. They shouldn't have jumped in front of that dick for this white woman. Let her get her verbal lashing that she rightfully deserves. Y'all know what nobody gonna touch her. Only thing, the worst thing gonna happen to her, she's unbothered by this. She don't need you niggas no more. She got 1,000,003 subscribers. She was gonna lose a few subscribers, but she's opened up herself a whole new avenue of motherfuckers who don't really care about black people. So I wonder how you gonna feel, her Africans gonna feel when she start inviting more and more white supremacists. More and more her nature and her ignorance start to get exposed. Cause it's only a matter of time, bro. And y'all like to bring up Kevin Samuels. You niggas know in your heart Kevin Samuels would have roasted the fuck out of her. Hit that like and subscribe, become part of the kingdom.